When in doubt, point the blacks out. When in doubt, point the blacks out. That Mexican lady got on TV and said that it was the black people who were rioting and looting. The black people who came out there to help them protest. Said it was the black people who were rioting and looting. They were being peaceful. First of all, I thought everyone got the memo that this was not our battle. This is not our fight, it is yours. And we were sitting at home, minding our business, with our boots on the ground, practicing our line dances for the summertime fine. And she got up there and said that it was us rioting and looting. This is why you were supposed to keep your ass in the house. Because if you was in the house and it was none of us out there, they could not point the finger at us. So whoever hard-headed self is out there, get your ass back in the house, because we know it wasn't you. But now you out there and they can point at you. Get your ass in the house, oh hard-headed ass.
Say it again. Y'all can't blame us. We ain't out there robbing shit and looting and doing the crazy shit that y'all doing. So the lady on CNN that said that, oh, that's not the Latinos and shit like that, that's the black people that came out there. No, sweetheart, we at home. I'm at home enjoying the fruits of my labor. I feel like I'm more safer at home, because when we was going through what we was going through, y'all wasn't nowhere to be found. So why the fuck would I be out there helping y'all? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all got it. Y'all handling it. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Even if we were to help y'all, it's just going to get worse. They're not playing with y'all. They is not playing with y'all. They shooting y'all with the fucking beanbag guns and shit, and that shit hurt. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not out there, sweetie. We at home. Some of us gotta work. Some of us gotta take care of our kids. We gotta handle our business. So, and I'm making sure I make this video respectful as possible, because TikTok is real sensitive and they already took my other video down for harassment and bullying. So I'm not harassing or bullying nobody. We at home. You can't blame us.
Wait a goddamn minute, man. This Mexican lady just got on the news and said that the people that are rioting and stealing are black people that came to help the protesters. Watch CNN, they saying that it's not the peaceful Latino protesters, that it's the blacks that came to protest with them. We ain't out there with y'all. Them is Mexicans with masks on. We see y'all arms, we see y'all necks, and we see y'all fucking face color. Like, are we to blame for the riots and the looting? It's us now. We ain't even out there.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we talk about something that's not only frustrating but also deeply unfair and dangerous. There's been a wave of incidents in LA targeting Latino communities. Hundreds of immigrants being detained, businesses disrupted, families separated. In response, large Latino-led protests have erupted across the city. These protests are understandable. People are angry, scared, and fed up with living in fear. But now, here comes a twist. Some Latinos are blaming black people for the looting that happened during those protests, even though black Americans were not involved in organizing or participating in these protests in the first place. So now, black folks are being scapegoated for something they had nothing to do with. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Rusmini. Kindly consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we get to the video, let me play a few clips on the scene, and I'll be back with my commentary. All credit goes to the original creators of these videos.
Now, please tell me these folks is lying when they say that the black people are the ones out there looting and rioting in California. Please tell me they lying. Like, I saw myself that people were saying that it was black people. I ain't seen not one black person yet, and I've been watching the videos. Where we at? See, it's that damn microaggression again. It's that anti-Blackness again. That's what we were talking about. That's why we protested from the house. They did the same thing with Black Lives Matter. They said it was us, and it wasn't us. It was the others.
Let's make something very clear. The protests that erupted in LA were not Black-led. They were initiated by Latino activists, organizers, and families standing up against the trauma of mass deportation and ICE terror. And they have every right to speak out. But when looting broke out, when some individuals took advantage of the chaos to break into stores and steal, suddenly people started pointing fingers at the Black community. And that's where the line needs to be drawn, because Black people were not even there in the first place. Let's not forget when DT was running on anti-migrant, anti-Black, and everybody platform, many Black folks were the ones raising the alarm. They said, this is what's going to happen. You all better be careful. And were ignored, dismissed, or told that they were overreacting. Now that the heat has come down and the very policies they want about are being enforced, some of them have chosen to stay out of it. That's not being called, that's being real. It's saying, we have done our part, you all choose this part, handle it. But now, as looting breaks out in the middle of this protest, people are looking for someone to blame. And instead of taking responsibility or calling out for the actual individuals involved, some people are devoting to a very old, very racist scapegoat. Black Americans. It's easier in their eyes to say Black people did it than to admit the truth. Looters came in oceans, and the people destroying property during protests are often the same people peacefully demonstrating. Black people are tired of being used as a convenient villain when the situation doesn't go your way, tired of being blamed for messes they didn't make, tired of being called in to support everyone's cause, only to be disrespected and blamed when something goes sideways. It's hypocritical because, let's be honest, when Black communities are out protesting for their lives, for justice, for freedom, they are often out there by themselves. And when they ask for support, the silence is deafening. So don't turn around and blame them when your movement has a problem. Looting is not about race, it's about opportunity, chaos, and distraction. When crowds gather and tension rises, there will always be people who take advantage. People who come in not to support the cause, but to get what they can. It happens at every protest, in every city, no matter the race of the organizers. That doesn't mean the word protest is bad, and it certainly doesn't mean another racial group should be blamed. What it means is that they have to separate protesters from opportunists and hold the right people accountable. Imagine if the roles were reversed. Imagine Black people organized a protest and then blamed Latinos for the looting. Imagine if they said, oh, the destruction wasn't us, it was you all. People would lose their minds. They'd say they were racist, unfair, or irresponsible. So why is it okay for others to do that to them? If you organize a protest and things go out of hand, take them that up within your own circle. Don't throw Black folks under the bus just because they are easy target. That's not justice, that's coward. So here's the truth. If the protests go hijacked by looters, call that out directly. Focus on what really happened. Focus on video evidence. Focus on the facts. Don't talk Black people and stereotype and racist assumption. Because that kind of thinking only helps the very systems you are all supposed to be fighting against. That kind of division keeps marginalized groups fighting each other, while the real oppressors continue to win. So to wrap this up, let me say this clearly. Black people are not to blame for the looting in LA. They didn't start the protest, they were not leading it, and they shouldn't be blamed for what happened. The blame should be placed where it belongs, on the people who committed the acts regardless of race, and on the system that created the chaos in the first place. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.